Days of Our Lives spoilers tease that Will Horton will struggle with whether to tell Maggie Kyriakis the truth about the night Adrienne Kyriakis was killed in an upcoming episode of Days of Our Lives. Will now knows that he was framed by Victor and Xander Kyriakis as being the one who caused the deadly accident that killed his mother-in-law Adrienne, which actually it was more than likely Maggie. Driving drunk after an upsetting Mother's Day visit from her oldest daughter Summer Townsend, who had tried to get her to drink with her because her liver had failed and she was doomed to die without a liver transplant. Days of Our Lives viewers will recall that Xander, trying to get to Salem University Hospital to meet Sarah Horton, who was in labor, came across Maggie's car with her passed out at the wheel in it, and called Victor, and then found Adrienne's car with Sarah in it, shortly after Will got there. Xander got Sarah out and delivered her baby while Will called 911. Adrienne had actually made it out of the car but then collapsed and never came to. Sierra Brady told Will the truth, but as of Tuesday's episode, he was still in a quandary whether to come forward with the truth or not when Ben Weston urged him to, so he could get his life and his husband back. But if he does, what will it do to Maggie, knowing that her drunk drive not only killed Adrienne, but put Sarah's baby in danger? Will weighs whether Maggie could handle such a shock. Not only would he have to tell her she was responsible for Adrienne's death and danger to Sarah's baby, who, as Days of Our Lives viewers know, indeed did die likely because of trauma from the wreck, he'd have to tell her that Victor and Xander framed him to cover for her drunk drive and probable culpability in the whole sad situation. Surely if he was released because of new evidence, it would be unavoidable for her not to know what the new evidence was, because Victor and Xander would be charged with hampering a police investigation and then Maggie would be charged. She couldn't be charged with drunk driving, because this happened last year, and Victor and Xander would have to testify against her besides. Besides, he would be getting Sierra in trouble with Victor and Xander for telling him there is a slight possibility that a fourth car could have been involved. And left the scene after forcing Adrienne off the road, Maggie onto the side of the road, and then Will to swerve as well. That could have been Summer, who left the Kyriakis house about the same time as Will left the Salem Spectator offices and after Adrienne left for the hospital with Sarah, who was in labor. Maggie may have followed later. After all, she wouldn't have gotten that drunk after only one drink. But how to prove it? No one knows if she's even still alive. Will has quite a decision to make. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives and keep checking Days of Our Lives spoilers frequently for all the latest news, updates and developments.